All right, everybody. My next guest says that dating's not been an easy road for her, so she's asked me to help her find Mr. Right. Take a look.
I'm Dan, and I need Steve's help. I have found that dating in LA has proved itself to be remarkably insane. I want someone that's considerate, logical, thoughtful, confident, ambitious, and honest, to name a few. I like a man with a plan. I feel like guys in LA are so loose, can't be bothered to make a plan. I love, from what I've seen, how Steve has raised his sons, the morals and etiquette and transparency and learning from your mistakes, and that you can be emotional as a man. And that's how it's supposed to be done. Steve doesn't play.
Well, so today, the CLO, Chief Love Officer, is going to help her out in my new segment called Steve's Dating Pool. Please welcome our bachelorette, Dan. All right, now this is how it works. Let me explain this to you. Dan, you're gonna ask our bachelors some tough questions that I think everyone should ask when they start going out, especially on your first date. So I prepared the questions for you. I used to let women come up with them questions, but they, all that old ignorant, y'all be asking some stuff. You just wasting your time. Are you a morning or a night person? Don't nobody give a damn. These are your questions.
Okay.
I prepared.
Okay.
You can ask him any question you want. And ladies, these are questions you can ask on the first date. You don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm gonna help you figure out what they're really saying. So if they give an answer that's a kind of a code answer, I know how to tell you what they really mean by that. So at the end, we're gonna send Dan on the date with the bachelor that she chooses. But here's the twist. I have 3 more eligible bachelors waiting in the wings. Say hello to Corey, Nate, and Travante. So, if anything happens up here, then we just swap one out. Thus, the dating pool. Let's meet our 3 bachelors. They're some pretty good guys. Gentlemen, please introduce yourselves.
My name is Skyler, and I'm very happy to be here and pleasure to meet you.
My name is Greg Miller. I'm grateful to be here. Steve, love your show. You are very beautiful, Dan, so thank you for being here.
I'm Julian Harris, and definitely grateful to be here, especially when I'm looking at this right here, Steve.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's right, I know. I know. All right, any one of those questions you want to ask, go ahead.
Skyler, what quality is most attractive to you in a partner?
Confidence. I like a girl that isn't afraid to be independent, be strong, show her strength. The women they're not like to be coddled, and they're strong. I was raised by a single mother, and I know women are the strongest they're stronger than most people think.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna ask these guys the same question.
Okay. So, Greg, what do you value most?
For me, I value most a woman that loves to take care of herself, mind, body, spirit on all levels. So, fills her mind, likes to, just be better each day on some level, because life to me is about growth and experience. And if we're not growing and learning and being better, then we're going backwards.
Code word. Listen to me carefully. I like a woman that takes care of herself, mind, body, and spirit. We don't give a damn about nothing, but when you hear a man say that, you take care of your body. We don't know nothing about your mind and your spirit. The mind and spirit is just thrown in there to add depth to him. I'm just telling you. Julian, same question.
Somebody that's happy and positive. Relationships definitely a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you don't want to be around somebody that's negative and it's going to bring you down. Somebody that's going to uplift you, especially when you're going through tough times.
All right, we're going to ask the guys some more questions, and then Dan is going to pick the man of her choice for a date. After this, we're going to have a discussion, and we'll see if everybody stays. Well, during the break, you can notice a change has been made. We swapped out Julian for Nate. Julian's a great guy, it's just that Dan wasn't quite feeling it. Nate, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Nate, and happy to be here. Beautiful woman. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
No, well, you're welcome. So, Dan, how you think it's going so far?
Good.
Good?
Good.
That's okay.
I just want to hear a little bit more.
Okay, well, let's continue then. Next question.
Nate, what are you like when you don't get what you want?
Well, depends on how important it is. I mean, if it's something where, you know, the Green Bay Packers lost a football game, it's not that big of a deal, but, I mean, if I lose the opportunity to have a day with a beautiful woman, then, you know, I'd be a little disappointed.
Just disappointed?
Devastated. Trust me. Devastated.
You're gonna be good. You're doing good. Next question.
Do you see yourself getting married, Greg?
I do see myself getting married. You know, my parents have been married for 35 years. So, yeah. So shout out to Maria and Jean, my mom and dad. I love you guys, so keep going strong. But yeah, I see myself getting married. Do I think it's necessary? I think marriage is, I'm gonna drop this line again, is more like the soul connection, spiritual thing. So, but if the lady that I'm with wants it on paper and legally, absolutely, I'm 100% for marriage.
Okay, Skylar, is it necessary that you and your partner share the same belief system?
Well, belief is important to me, but it's not a deal breaker. I have a lot of people in my life, and we have all types of different beliefs, and I think as long as we're respectful for each other, and then it's okay.
Okay, give me a deal breaker in the belief system. What's a deal breaker for you?
A deal breaker for me would be a lack of respect for my belief. If you are making me feel bad about myself because you don't believe in what I believe in, then I think it's just not gonna work. There has to be respect.
Okay, let me ask you one last time. You want to swap anybody out, or are you ready?
Nothing's wrong with these guys, but I'd like to meet Corey.
You'd like to meet Corey?
Yeah.
Corey, come on out. Thank you, Corey. Nice to meet you. Come on this way with me, Nate. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Good job. Okay, one question to Corey.
What are your long-term goals?
Gosh, have a beautiful family and a wife.
In 5 years, where do you see yourself?
5 years, I see myself owning my own business and possibly having a wife and a family.
You just gonna stay there, huh, dog?
I'm there, Steve, I'm there. That's my goal, 35.
That's your goal.
They kicking in, Steve.
How old are you?
35.
35. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, he ready to come on in.
Yeah.
Because no matter how you say it to him, he want a family in 5 years. So either answer you want is gonna be around that family. So he ready to come on in. He done been in the field long enough. He ready to come on in.
Let's go.
I ain't mad at that. All right, Danny, we gotta make a choice. Now I'm gonna let the audience help you out. We're gonna start, listen to me. We're gonna start on that end. I'm gonna point, I'm gonna say their name and you clap if you think she ought to go with him. Corey. Well, you just got out here, Corey. Good answer. Greg. Skylar. Dan, now listen to me. All I want you to do right now, don't do nothing except what your intuition tells you. Every time you go against your intuition, you end up saying, I knew it, and yes, you did. Intuition tells you to go out with who?
This This is hard.
I know it's hard. Just go with your intuition.
Greg.
Greg. Greg it is. Come on over, Greg. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Court. Great job. All right, now, if you want to find out how that date went, log on to our website, stevetv.com. You can find out how it went. I think he's a great guy, though. I really do. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, everybody. My next guest says when it comes to the love department, she needs the help of an expert. In fact, you're not going to believe how long it's been since she was in a relationship. Let's take a look at this.
My name is Envy McKee. I am 44 years old, and I've been single for so long, I don't even know what the number is anymore. I'm thinking you, Steve Harvey, could help put me in touch with a male person, a man, who has, you know, some kingship to him, you know what I'm talking about? Someone who is spiritually centered, someone who is fun and funny and interesting and has a lot of energy, because he's gonna have to be able to keep up with me. I have an 11-year-old daughter, so he's gotta go. He's gotta fit, and I think that you can help me. Thank you in advance. Peace and blessings.
Well, I wanted to give her a chance to meet a great guy in a segment that I call Steve's Dating Pool. So, first of all, please welcome our Bachelorette, Envy. We have 3 bachelors here hoping to win your heart. We're gonna ask them some tough questions that I think everybody should ask when they start out on a date. At the end, we're gonna send you on a date with the bachelor of your choice.
Okay.
Here's the trick.
Okay.
I have 3 more eligible bachelors waiting in the wings backstage. Say hello to Damani, Travis, and Mark. If on our first commercial break, you and I talk and you want to have another look, we're going to go in the back and bring 1 or 2 or all 3 of the new guys out. Because that's what guys got. Guys have a dating pool. See, we walk in the club, it's 10 to 1. We got options. Women should have those same options.
Agreed.
Thus, the dating pool. Okay? All right, now let's meet our 3 bachelors out here. Gentlemen, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey everyone, my name is Chris Eagleston with Global Innovation Now. I guess is what
Hi, Chris.
How you doing?
My name is Michael Campbell with Green Marketing Solutions.
I'm Mike.
I'm Joseph. You can call me Joe. Lighting design is my thing.
There we go.
Nice to meet you.
Now, hell, come on, Envy, there you go. Here's your questions. Take a shot, anyone you want to.
I have an 11-year-old daughter, so my question is, how are you with kids? And this is for all of you.
I love kids. You know, I've never really had a child that hasn't not really liked me or anything like that. And they're just a blessing to be around.
Do you have any kids?
No, I got rent-a-kids. I got nieces. They're growing up and they're beautiful, and I've been around them, and it's just been a beautiful thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kids are great. Kids are cool. I like kids. I don't have any.
You don't have any?
No.
No, I don't have any kids. I got a little sister that just went to Austin Peay University. So yeah, a little 18-year-old. So she just is just like a little sister. So, well, not like a little sister, my little sister. So, so I enjoy her company. And every woman that has kids that I've dated, the kids love them.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That was a pretty good question.
Thank you.
Pretty good question. Go ahead.
What's more important to you, salary or happiness?
Guys?
I've chose happiness over salary my entire life.
Okay. Is that how you got into the field that you're in?
Yes. Yeah. Well, creative makes me happy.
Okay.
Doesn't always pay the bills, but
Yeah, I like. I'm about to say, I like being just happy. I think you can always, your salary is gonna go up and down. But, you know, when you're having a good heart and always smiling and good with people, you know, salary, it's gonna come.
What about you, Mike?
I'm gonna give you like a hybrid answer. Happiness, of course, but the salary supports the lifestyle that gives you the happiness.
Okay. What role does spirituality play in your life?
I'm a Christian. I mean, somebody's got to have spirituality. It gives me, you know, your moral compass and being able to listen and have vision. That comes from being spiritual.
Very cool. Joseph, What do you dislike about dating?
False expectations, I think,
Okay.
would be the answer. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give these guys a moment. We're gonna go to commercial break. You and I are gonna talk. We'll find out if anything happens over the break. We may have to switch out somebody. Uncle Steve gonna walk her through this. We're gonna come out of here with a good date. We'll be right back. Well, folks, first time this to never happen. During the break, we switched out all the bachelors. I leaned over, we had a very honest conversation with Envy. I said, Envy, just let me know if there's anyone you'd like to switch out. And here they are. We got 3 new people. That's never happened before. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
I'm Mark,
I'm Mark.
Redondo Beach.
Hi, I'm Travis.
Hey, Travis.
I'm Damani Scott.
Good morning.
Hi.
Okay, all right, let's continue. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question. I have an 11-year-old daughter. So how are you with kids?
Well, I'm not very experienced in it, but the small times I've had a chance to interact with them, I think they kind of gravitate towards me a little bit.
Okay.
Trying to entertain them as much as I possibly can, keep them laughing. I get a little nervous when they start crying, though. I don't know what to do.
Okay,
So just
okay.
holding them
Well,
up.
she's 11. She's not crying.
I don't know what to do about that, but
Cool.
I try and keep them entertained.
All right. What about you, Travis?
I've actually gone out with many single moms before. So,
okay.
yeah, I have no issue with kids. I don't have any kids of my own, but I have dated single moms before, so.
Cool. What about you?
I love kids. I mean, I'm a kid at heart, actually. I mean, I don't have any kids, but eventually I want like 5, 10 maybe.
5?
Not quite sure, somewhere around there. But,
Sure.
you know, hopefully sooner or later.
You probably should have got started 8 years ago then. All right, next
Okay,
question.
so what trait, since we're talking about kids, let's just keep it here. What trait do you admire most in a parent that you'd like to emulate?
My dad has read all his life, so he's extremely intelligent.
Yeah.
I wish I made more time to read. So
Okay.
I like his trait that he's constantly reading, constantly looking for more information. So
Okay.
wish I could
What
do
about
that.
Actually, a buddy of mine has 2 kids, and he always keeps his family very light, very fun. They're always laughing, and for the most part, pretty drama-free. So that's a parenting thing that
Drama-free is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to be there for my kids, you know, when I have it, you know, have kids and just be a, you know, responsible person and set a good example.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Is your father in your life?
He was. I mean, he's not around now, but he was very fearless, and that's what I really admire about him. And I think it's already in me. You know, it's not even that I'm trying to emulate. He's just very fearless and just a go-getter. That's what
Love it.
I kind of
I
like.
love it.
What-
Okay.
No, listen
Okay,
to
you
this.
can ask.
What was your dream as a child, and have you achieved it? See, that's a good question. We want to find out a little bit about where the man's head is.
I got kind of wrapped up into my career a little bit early, but I wanted to be a firefighter. I know it's kind of a cliche as a kid. I used to run around and try and put out fires a bunch, but haven't had a chance to be a firefighter yet. So I think once I kind of maybe get in the end of my career, I want to volunteer a little bit in the fire department. So hopefully I can.
I actually wanted to be a professional basketball player growing up.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. So I'm still waiting for the next draft. We'll see.
I wanted to be a boxer. I wanted to be the heavyweight champion. I wanted to be like Muhammad Ali, and that's, you know. And then it moved to football, you know. So it was, you know, different stuff. You know, football. Then I wanted to be a rapper, but that lasted only a few
That
years.
work out.
It didn't work.
Little bitty little chain.
Need a bigger chain.
All right, last question.
Last question. What is the biggest lesson that you learned from your parents?
Biggest lesson that I could do anything. Be anything, do anything, and no limitations. And I think it's almost been to a default, because I just kind of go out there like it's nothing. And, you know, sometimes I bump my head, but you can just do anything, and I love that. So it's just, there's no fear.
That's a good answer.
Biggest lesson I learned from my parents actually got divorced when I was young.
Okay.
So I got to see that whole thing go down. So my lesson that I learned from them is they still don't get along to this day. So just forgiveness. I think forgiveness is a core thing that you have to have. You know.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Good job.
I'm in the same boat. My parents are divorced, but you know, they both, wherever they ended up, always be supportive. I made a lot of mistakes, tried to learn from them, and they're always been supportive for me. My mom on her side and my dad on his side. So wherever they end up, they're very loving, unconditional love for your son or child. Very important.
Okay.
Good.
All right, Envy, listen.
Yes.
What you have to do now is make a choice. What does your intuition say? Now, I'm gonna get the audience to tell you who they think it ought to be, but at the end of the day, you gotta trust that intuition. All right, let's start down with Damani. Clap if you think it ought to be Damani. Clap if you think it ought to be Travis. Clap if you think it ought to be Mark. Okay, got a tie in here. Envy, it's up to you. What's it gonna be?
Damani.
Damani. Damani, good luck. Come on over, Damani. Hey, folks, to find out how their date goes, log on to SteveTV.com. We'll be right back. Nice hand to Mark and Travis. Great guys, man. Thank you very much. Well, my next guest is a beautiful mom of two who says that while she doesn't mind being single, she would love to meet Mr. Right. And so she's called on me, the CLO, Chief Love Officer, to help her do it. So let's take a look at this tape first.
Hi, Steve. I'm Michelle. I'm a pro wrestler, so I body slam people for a living. I'm in my 40s now and been single for almost 8 years. You know, I'm a very independent person, successful, own my own home, can be very competitive, and I think it can be intimidating to guys at times. I need a guy who's sort of more rugged and not afraid to get his hands dirty. I'm also a single mom, and I think that can be intimidating to guys if they think you're looking for a father for your kids, but my kids are 13 and 15, and they are grown and they don't really need a daddy, but I'm looking for a playmate for mom. So if you can help me out, Steve, thanks.
So here's the deal. I saw the tape. I wanted to give her a chance to meet a great guy in a segment that I call Steve's Dating Pool. So everybody, please welcome Michelle. Welcome to the show. Michelle, you say that guys are intimidated by you. Why?
Well, I'm a pro wrestler and I train in mixed martial arts. So I feel like people always want to kind of challenge you, and like they're like, "You're a fighter," and they try and kind of take you on. And usually they won't try to hit you, but they'll try to lift you up or something. So I usually have gotten someone in a guillotine or a chokehold and kind of set that straight.
All right, so Michelle, here's how it works. We've got 3 eligible bachelors here that you're going to ask them some questions that I believe every woman should ask a man that they're dating. I prepared the list of questions that you should ask a man.
Thank you.
Now, then after they answer, I'm going to help you figure out what they're really saying. If I hear a guy use one of our patented code words, I'll tell you what that means. But here's a twist. This is why I call it the dating pool. I got 3 more bachelors waiting in the wings. And there they are right there. And if you decide on the commercial break that maybe one of these guys are not quite it, then we're gonna swap him out. That's why we call it a dating pool, because that's what guys do. Yeah, we just swap out. So let's start with the 3 gentlemen that's out here. Gentlemen, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Jason Wool. I live here in Los Angeles, and I'm a hairstylist.
I'm Will Jorgensen. I'm a single dad. I adopted my niece a few years ago, and I'm also a veteran. So.
Hi, I'm Nick Hamilton. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, and I am a single dad, and I'm a sports journalist and a radio host.
Michelle, I gave you a card. You can ask any of those questions on there.
What is your idea of a perfect first date? I'll start with Nick.
Perfect first date would definitely be dinner on the beach, a nice long walk along Sunset, and just get kind of vibing and getting to know one another. So that would be my ideal first date, just build that energy.
I mean, the first date's very much like a first interview, so I like having a dinner, and then you have a few hours to get to know each other, see what you like to eat, what you don't like to eat. Not that it really matters, but it's just good to get to know someone and see if there's a connection, and then hopefully like have a hug or something at the end.
So my idea of a perfect first date, we meet on a tarmac and we would get into a G6 and we would be flying to New York. Start off with a glass of champagne and we would have dinner. We'd be able to talk for about 3 hours, getting to know one another. And then we'd be able to watch New York Fashion Week, go to the after party, and then hang out in a fancy hotel and fall asleep.
I don't have a G6. G6 is the most expensive Gulfstream airplane made. Plane cost $70 million. So I'm just letting you know what the plane costs.
Right.
A brand new one 3 years ago was $70 million. You do the damn math.
Okay. Okay, as a kid, did you have a dream, and is that something you're incorporating into your life today?
Yes, I always wanted to be a writer. I was loving sports, so I finally found that passion, and now I'm a sports journalist, and I've been a sports journalist for almost a decade.
I wanted to be a professional football player, like many kids. And I'm a volunteer football coach for some youth football leagues. I've been with them for 3 years. First year as the head coach, we only won 2 games, but this year we're undefeated, and we're actually going to the semifinals next weekend. So.
Oh, nice. Congrats on that. That's awesome.
Yes, I would say that I do. My childhood dream was to make a positive impact on people's lives, and I do that by building self-esteem in the salon, hearing their problems, listening to them, and basically giving them good advice like you do, the best that I can. I also work in clean energy, so I get to help people save money on their utility bills and also create a cleaner environment for the rest of the world.
All right, well, listen, we're gonna dig a little deeper with some more questions, and Michelle is gonna pick the man of her choice for a date right after this. We'll get a little bit more. Well, during the break, you get a chance to see why we call this the dating pool. Because we swapped out Jason and Nick, and we brought in Rich and Nathan. So,
I see them all.
gentlemen, introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Nathan. I'm from Chicago. And I have a travel show that I host for a living. It's called Worldwide Nate.
My name is Rich. I'm from Seattle. I'm a father of 4. And I'm an advertising executive.
All right, let's continue.
Rich, how do you react in a competitive situation?
I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I have to win. I always win. I don't care if it's checkers or football or weightlifting, I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, well, that's me
I kind
too.
of have that issue too. How about you, Will?
I'm extremely competitive as well. I don't always have to win, but I definitely try to win as much as possible.
So you're not a sore loser, but
Yeah.
you put it all out there.
Put it all out, definitely go full speed. So.
Okay, I understand that. Nathan?
I'm extremely competitive.
Yeah?
I hate losing. I grew up playing basketball, and I give it my all with everything I do, whether it's sports or in life and career and business, everything.
So what would be your favorite sport if each of you had to pick a top sport?
Basketball.
Soccer. I play soccer.
Definitely football.
That's one of those.
I ain't tell you to ask nobody that.
Okay.
What's your favorite sport?
That don't matter. Steve's right. That don't matter.
What the hell that got to do with it?
I was
trying to
intrigued
find
by
a
the
man.
sports.
We ain't
Yes,
trying to find
sir.
no damn. Give a damn if he don't even know how to spell sports.
Okay, let's see. What is the most important lesson you have learned from your parents or someone you look up to?
2 wrongs don't make a right. And I find that as we get older, we tend to get more childish, and so whether it's work or not, and usually it's my children teaching me that lesson.
Number one thing I learned from my mom growing up was the power of faith, the ability to believe in yourself, overcome obstacles, and turn it into good, positive actions. It's the number one thing I learned from my mother. So.
And for me, it's put God first. My mother, I call her Jesus' best friend because every time we talk, she's always giving me a sermon. So that's the number one thing I learned from my mother.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Well, Michelle, it's time to make a choice. This is what I always tell women. I'm gonna let the audience do a hand clap of who they think it should be, but ultimately you have to trust your instinct. Now, you got all three. We can swap out one if you like, or two, or you wanna?
I think this is a
Okay,
good.
all right, this is a good group.
Good group.
All right, so now I'm gonna start with Rich by round of applause if you think it's Rich. If you think it's Will. If you think it's Nathan. Okay, sister up there, that's really personal for you. That has nothing to do with her. All right, well, who do you think is best suited for you?
I think I'm on the same page with the audience, and I think Will. Yeah.
All right, Will, come on over, man. Great job, guys. Thank you very much. Hey, folks, to find out how their date went, go to our website, stevetv.com. They're going to go out today. You can check it out tomorrow. We'll be right back.